Kevin Tansey smashed it as a forward yesterday as the Steelers shut out the Coventry Blaze. Now it's part 2 of Pride Weekend and Sheffield are going for 7 wins in a row. The Fife Flyers' off-season recruitment gamble didn't pay off. Their 4 Kazakhs have gone, their coach has gone. Their playoff hopes, even at the halfway point of the season, are all but gone. They're on course for one of the worst seasons in Elite League history, having now lost 12 in a row. Their last win was against the Steelers, so nobody around here is taking this game lightly. Aaron Fox has named an unchanged team. Watling, one-timer, just had to adjust his swing path on that one. His shot missed the target as a result. Steelers are threatening here. There's a chance at the side of the goal and the angle just got too tight in the end. And the puck got too deep. The pressure continues to build. Balmas quickly across. Watling! Didn't take long. Patrick Watling with the power play opener.
Patrick Watling deserved one last night. He gets one today, but if we see this from the behind the net angle, you see how far Mitchell Balmas goes out of the offensive zone. He goes nearly center ice to bring himself back in, and Patrick Watling there puts it off the side of Shane Owen's head this time. Not much Owen can do about that. He's thinking the puck's going to be a little bit farther over and actually beams him one, but yeah, you look how far Balmas is out of the zone. That's what opens everything up. And this is what they have to do. You have to have that activity on the far side to make and create that cross-seam pass.
Steelers switch the puck to the far side and enter the offensive zone. Trying to get it across towards Levens, who fought to get onto possession, but then the blind backhanded pass turns it back over. Aggressive skating from the Flyers, and Paymont driving right at the heart of the Steelers' defense. He does move well. Steelers coming back the other way, trying some of the same, and this one has squeezed through Owen. Golod is a goal scorer again.
Just after a great rush down the other way by Paymont. Golod goes back the other way and does a little inside the triangle forehand backhand shot. Shane Owen just unfortunately can't squeeze it as the shot comes as he's moving to his right. Golod shoots it back to the left, and you'll see it here coming through the middle of the ice with lots of speed. Defenseman does a pretty good job staying in the middle of the ice and keeping him out wide, but Golod gets it onto that forehand right here between the stick and feet twice, and then a quick wrist shot, and you can see just on the elbow there that just pops underneath Shane Owen.
Good long pass forward, and the Steelers have another opportunity here. It's sent across and whipped wide by Watling.
Again, how quick can Steelers go 200 feet?
Back across, Watling again, fed for the tap. Usela from Watling, and the Steelers in complete control.
You just go back to it and you see how quick they move the puck up the ice, and then they just regain possession of it here. Nice reception there and a pretty hard pass from Watling. He turns it around. Nothing Shane Owen can do in here. He's got to respect Watling going short side with a hard shot. Usela just got to put his stick down on the ice past that pad, and Patrick Watling just got to go tape to tape with it here. But nice knockdown, quick pass across, and it's bang bang in the back of your net, and the Flyers are reeling here.
Usela assisted Watling and Balmas 63, 14, 92. An even strength goal at 13.57. And for Mikko Usela, it takes him to 20 for the season. The first Steeler to reach that mark. It's across League, Challenge Cup and Champions Hockey League games. Also takes him to 98 Elite League points. Closing in on another milestone. The puck turned over, the Steelers move in and they score again. It's just too easy at the moment for the Sheffield Steelers.
They're just outworking Fife in their own zone. They're just back-checking harder and faster, and they're just being a bit more aggressive on everything. Shane Owen goes for a poke check, does a good job getting it. But Daniel Levens, you say about goal scorers, they're never far away from the net. They're always following pucks in, or they're always trailing towards the net from the side, from behind. And here Levens starts it, continues his run towards the net, and Johnny on the spot, it sits down on the bottom of the tape, and he just puts it into an open net. Shane Owens is left reeling again.
Levens responds with a stick lift of his own. And the Flyers not able to enter the offensive zone. This time they will get across the line with Martineau. Switches it across, but Grenzlock has to play it off the boards. And that one's onto the outside of the goal.
Had the crowd oohing and on a little bit.
Golod is onside. Levens drops it back. Oh, what a lovely Steelers goal scored by Viti Vainio.
And again, Jonathan, you see how quick they move the puck up the ice, and Flyers fall asleep a little bit at the back, and they get in behind. Maxim Golod gets in behind, a nice little play across, and Vainio doesn't just wait in his own zone. He skates up, he sees what's happening, he explodes to get up in the play. They're not waiting. You see him there, he's tapping the stick, he wants it, and that's a pretty good shot.
Tanzi drives towards the net, the puck is blocked before it reaches him, and then it breaks out front for Ciampini, and then put wide by Tanzi. Huttala, traffic in front, and tipped in. Oh no, it was off the post.
No, it's off the inside of the post, I think.
Oh, that's got the red light fooled.
Yeah, it would have been Ciampini on the deflection. I think we'll see it on a replay. They'll all have a look at the scoreboard. There it is, post and out. Yeah. Can't get much closer, to be fair. Unless it rolls along the goal line zigzagging.
Circling around is Kyoto, looking for an option. Throws it towards goal. The rebound was there for a moment, but Foss couldn't quite get to it in time. Golod will reach this, but he's isolated. Needs support arriving. Oh, he plays a between the legs pass, and Owen makes the save on the follow-up.
Yeah, Golod to Ciampini and then to Ulrich. They both have an opportunity. I guess Ulrich gets the last one there. It makes Owen make a big pad save.
Ciampini couldn't get it to the net front. Tanzi answers back to his skates, but there was good pressure put on him by Height. Huttala across to the far side. Cormier all the way through. It's been a long wait for a Dominic Cormier goal. It's been a long wait for a goal in this period, but finally the Steelers have 6.
Cormier gets the shot away, but it's Bjorkley Nordstrom down in front. He had a great battle down with Martineau on this side of the net, all the way towards the net, and his big body coming through along with Martineau allows that shot to not be seen by Shane Owen as it's snapped in by Cormier from the blue line.
For Maxime Golod as well, although we thought that might have been the case yesterday, and he came back out and didn't miss the shift. Well, they didn't move particularly well. It had certainly shaken it off after a few minutes of play. So from a Steelers perspective, fingers crossed it's just the same sort of thing again. Although here's an opportunity for Fife as the puck breaks out front, but Kyoto was not able to spin and find anything meaningful. Here's Cormier. He's got another. The Steelers have their 7th. And the crowd are cheering once more.
Yeah, again, Dominic Cormier just joining the rush. Flyers get a couple of people back, but they don't get everybody back, and you can see it's Bjorkley Nordstrom and Simpson, 2 6'5" going to the net. Daniel Levens, a nice little backhand pass, and you can see Shane Owen can't do much about it. He's at the top of the crease. The puck gets flashed by him. A nice little roll of wrists off to the end of the blade, and Cormier gets the second.
Cisco to Simpson and Levens, and the Steelers could be in again here. Oh, and they've hit the post. Balmas, he's hit the crossbar in this period, and now he's hit the post on that 2-on-1 opportunity. Brown lost out, and here goes Huttala. Save made, rebound slammed in.
And you know who? Mitchell Balmas finally down the far side. Huttala doing all the hard work coming down, gets a good shot.
Well, Balmas has deserved one.
He has, for sure. He's had the opportunity. It's Usla, not sure if he's actually trying to score there or what, but it ends up being a shot pass off the pad to Mitchell Balmas, who just slams it into the back of the net.
It's the Steelers' 8th goal. It's Mitchell Balmas' 18th of the season. And the puck goes clear, and the Steelers will complete a perfect weekend. 5-0, followed by 8-0. Back-to-back shutouts for Matt Greenfield, and the Steelers' winning streak continues to grow. You wait a couple of months for a Dominic Cormier goal, and then 2 come along at once. The Steelers' 6th and 7th goals were scored by number 58, and he is the Steelers' man of the match today. So Tanzi is out to join. Bit of clay pigeon shooting. And Cormier was the hot shot today. A couple of goals. And smiles all round the Utilita Arena. In front of a packed out crowd, that was a pretty good night.
Yeah, really good. It was important for us to start on the right foot tonight. You know, we didn't want to give them any momentum or give them any life. They, you know, coming in and playing in front of 9,000 people, can sometimes energize teams. And I thought our start kind of set the tone for the night, and you know, maybe took our foot off it a little bit. But I liked the vibe. I like, you know, the feeling that our group has right now, and you can tell that when we're doing all the little things right and out competing teams, you know, we're a very, very good hockey team. So we just got to keep rolling.
And even though there were times when the goals maybe weren't coming, when they did, it was because players just seemed desperate to score. There were lots of players out there that wanted more and more and more.
Yeah, it's when you're playing as 5 and you're connected and guys buy into the little details in our game that we feel are very important for us to be successful. You know, you guys get rewarded, and that's a great thing in sport. And you know, a lot of times when things aren't going well, you can go back and watch why. Some of it is obviously effort and compete related, but a lot of it is some system stuff and just getting guys that believe in what we're doing as a group. So really happy with how we're rolling right now. You know, a lot of hockey left to be played here, so we know that we've seen how important momentum is, and making sure that, you know, we're ready to go for a huge weekend next weekend.
The scoreline maybe doesn't reflect it, but there were times in that game, particularly first and then early in the second period, when Fife were creating chances and you needed Matt Greenfield.
Oh, absolutely. Greener's been elite. You know, 0 goals on the weekend. You know, like we talked about yesterday, he made some huge saves early in that game to make sure that we found the first one and punched first, and found some momentum tonight. Same, made some big saves at key moments early, and then, you know, like I said, once we get rolling, we get rolling. But what I will say is when Greener's playing at the level he is right now, it makes our hockey team very, very, very good.
And not just 1 goal for Dominic Cormier, but 2. He's been waiting a while for those.
Yeah, Corms has been really good though. You know, it's rewarded with 2 tonight, but he's playing at a very high pace, and he's winning a lot of races, and he's battling defensively, and you know, we know he's a guy that can create offense, but for us to be as good as we can be, you know, those are the types of things that, you know, we need out of our group, and he's been great down the stretch here.
Both last night and tonight, Maxime Golod left the ice in pain, but then came straight back out. 2 players that didn't come back out were Viti Vainio and Cole Schuder. What's the latest you can tell us on their condition? Yeah,
I don't have much to say. You know, Schuder's lower body, I don't think it's going to be something that is going to keep him out too long, I wouldn't think. Viets was also a little precautionary, where first games in 2 months here, and a little bit of soreness, but pretty standard and normal. But once it was 6-0, we decided that was probably enough, and we can manage him through the week here and see where we're at.
So You've already mentioned the big weekend that's coming up, Glasgow and then Belfast. What's the schedule going to be for the players this week? How much time off have they earned?
Yeah, we'll kind of keep it to a normal week. So tomorrow we'll be off, and then we'll have them in Tuesday for a regeneration day, whether that's a bike, skate, optional. Probably it'll be an optional skate and a flush bike, and just make sure that they're ready to go for a couple good skates Wednesday, Thursday, and then 2 huge games.
Coach, a tough night for your team.
Yeah. You know what? It's a disappointment. I thought the guys were up for it with the energy. We came off the bus, really excited for a good game. Obviously, the atmosphere, you feel like a pro hockey player here. Didn't hate our start. We had a good jump, a decent start to a kill. Puck goes off a helmeted in, and then maybe a squeaker on the second goal, and then that's the game. It's done. The energy just flattened on the bench. Our team has some serious baggage that we have to deal with, and we give up a couple early, and like I said, that's the game.
There were plenty of chances that your team created. There must be a frustration that you weren't able to take a couple of them and change the momentum at any point.
Well, yeah, I think the guys are kind of switched off by then, and then the chances are surprising them. Like, we got great A's in front of the net, and it was the same last night. We had a pretty good start to the first and kind of controlled the game, and we switched off, and we find ourselves down 3-0 in a hockey game we thought we could have got some points out of. So back to the drawing board as far as practices this week. We need to address, like I said, the baggage that we're carrying around with us.
That's not something that can be so easily shaken off. It's a difficult situation for the club right now, for sure.
Yeah, it's difficult, and it's not an overnight thing, and we've addressed that, and we're not looking to make any historic comebacks here, but we do want to bring some pride back to the logo, and we want the guys playing with their heads up and some confidence, and like I said, that doesn't happen overnight, but we're still going to work at it every day.